pleasant day to each and everyone. So today, we're going to tackle or we are going to discuss the theory of Lux and Latham, which is the goal setting theory. So here is the presentation to widen your knowledge about the goal setting theory. But before we start the discussion, I just want you to know what is the definition in my own context of goal. So goal is one of the thing or one of the reason or one of the key to become a successful person someday. So let's go back to the previous topic. We're going to tackle now the four components of goal setting theory, which is the goal difficulty, goal challenges, goal acceptance, goal persistence, and also goals committed. The first component is goal acceptance. According to this slide, goal acceptance, effective goals need to be not only understood but also accepted. So in this topic, we also need to understand or we also need to fully understand what they want or what they want to be in the near future. And if you are accepting your job or if you are accepting your set to goals or if you are accepting the goals that you want to set or that you want to bet in the near future, and that was the key to become a successful person someday. The next component is specific goals. In this topic, we should need to be specific or we should need to clear or we should need to clarity or the word clarity or to clarify ourselves. What do you want to be in the near future? Like for example, you need to be focused if you want to be a teacher or successful teacher, if you want to be a doctor. Always remember, it can help you to achieve your goals if you are focused on acquisition of knowledge. The third component is goal difficulty. According to the slide, is one perception of how hard a goal is to achieve that was Lux in 1906. So every works or every jobs, there's a difficulty or should I say challenges. It is the barriers or the hinders to achieve your dreams or to achieve your goals in life. The last component of Lux and Latham, which is the goal commitment. If you are firm, it means that they behave in a way that shows that they are not going to change their mind. It means that you are unchangeable. You are focused on your goals at the beginning and at the end of your goals to become, and that was the exactly definition of committed person and passionate to their goals to become or to conquer their dreams in life. So let's go to the next slide, which is the goal setting theory. They are explaining what is the true definition of goal setting theory of Lux and Latham, which is goal setting theory involves the development of an action plan, which is can help one person or two or more person to set their goals, to guide or to give a guidance and direction to choose their goals in life. There are four ways that goals affect outcomes. But before we're going to tackle or before we're going to discuss the topic, I just want to give some trivia about Lux and Latham. In 1960s, publishing his first theory, which is the settings or the goal setting theory, followed by the task, motivation, and incentives in 1968. Setting goals affect outcomes in four ways, which is the choice, efforts, persistence, and cognition. So the first topic, it's all about the choice, an act of selecting or making decision. Ito yung mga bagay na decision natin sa buhay, or we have a freedom of choice. Ito yung sinasabi natin na kapag pumili ka ng isang bagay, dapat aalamin mo na bagay ba sa'yo to or hindi. Because it affects an outcomes of your goals. So the second one is effort. So ang effort naman, if you are valuing your time and the effort of each individual person, there's a possibility na makuha mo yung achieve or ma-achieve mo yung goals mo o yung pinapangarap mo sa buhay. And the second one is the persistence. We have each and every one, we have capabilities or should I say, meron tayong mga kakayahan na kaya nating gawin, yung ibang tao na hindi kayang gawin. You can do but other people can't do. That's what I want to convey in my message. So the last is the cognition. When we talk about cognition, it talks about the brains. It talks about how formulate your brains in one job or in decision making or in one act of selecting what do you want to be in the near future. So, now, let's talk about the 3 moderators, which is the self-efficacy, commitment to others, and also the importance of the expected outcome. The first one is the importance of expected outcomes. Napakahalaga na malaman natin kung ano yung tatahakin nating buhay. That's why namo-moderate tayo or namo-motivate tayo para gawin natin to, or minsan we can feel tired and exhausted to fight our dreams in life. The second one is self-efficacy. This is one of the important parts in this discussion. Kung gaano ka epikado or gaano ka efficient na tao para ma-achieve yung mga pangarap mo na yun. And the last one is commitment to others, which is like for example, other people degrade your ability as a human being that you can do or you can achieve your dreams in life. So, through this, or if you are a committed or compassionate person to become a successful person someday, so gagawin mong motivation or inspiration para ipakita or to prove yourselves that you are a good and you can achieve the dreams in your life. Last of my part in this discussion is the type of way goals. I read it first before I discussed it. Learning goals are the intended purposes and desired achievements of a particular courses, while the other one is performance goals, are short-term objectives set for specific duties or tasks in your current job position. So, ang different lang nilang dalawa, when we say learning goals, this is talks about the schools, your achievements in schools, how you perform in schools, how active your mind or cognitive skills in schools. While the other one, or the performance goals, it talks about the current job, which is how you efficient a employer to your company, and also these goals are usually related to the overall company goals. That was the difference between learning goals and performance goals. That was the 2 types of goals.
So, in principles of goal setting, to motivate, goals must have clarity, challenge, commitment, feedback, and task complexity. So, clarity. Clear goals are measurable and ambiguous. When a goal is clear and specific with a definite time set for completion, there is less misunderstanding about what behaviors will be rewarded. Here, the employee knows what's expected, and he can use the specific result as a source of motivation. When a goal is vague, it has limited motivational value. To improve a team performance, set clear goals that use specific and measurable standards. Reduce job turnover by 15% or respond to employee suggestion with 48 hours are examples of clear goals. Ensure the clarity of the goal with making it specific, measurable, and time-bound. When setting a goal, it should be clear and specific as if you already know your most objective. That so-called clarity is needed here so as not to be confused. If your objective is not clear, the outcome may not be good. In commitment, as long as the employee believes that the goal is consistent with the goals of the company and believes the person assigning the goal is credible, then the commitment should be there. The harder the goal, the more commitment is required. If you have an easy goal, you don't need a lot of motivational to get it done. When you're working on a difficult assignment, you will likely encounter challenges that require a deeper source of inspiration and incentive. Encourage employees to develop their own goals and keep them informed about what's happening elsewhere in the organization. This way, they can be sure that their goals are consistent with the overall vision and purpose of the company sets. In setting goal, we must be fully committed because that's where we can give all our effort just for the plan to succeed. Number 3, is the challenge. One of the most important characteristics of goals is the level of challenge. People are often motivated by achievement and they judge a goal based on the significance of the anticipated accomplishment. When an employee knows that what is does will be received, there is natural motivation to do a good job. Rewards typically increase for more difficult goals if you believe you'll be well compensated or otherwise rewarded for achieving a challenging goal that will boost your enthusiasm and your drive to get it done. In challenge, it stretches your mind and causes you to think bigger. It will help you to build a winning mindset. Also last, feedback. Feedback provides opportunities to clarify expectation, adjust goal difficulty, and gain recognition. It's important to provide opportunities or targets so individuals can determine for themselves how they're doing. Next is by getting feedback, we can improve the ideas we have. Here we can know if there is an improvement or not in what we are doing. Feedback helps us know if something is missing or too much.
Now, it's time to discuss the SMART.
Good day, ma'am. I am Jaira Ishra Gutierrez. I am here to discuss some parts of Luck's goal setting theory. What is SMART? S stands for specific. A specific goal is a distinct and defines as much of the goal as possible and contains no ambiguous language. Example: when we say specific, we need to focus on ourselves in a difficult but realistic. Example: I have a company. My specific goal is to increase my rate in the previous year. M stands for measurable. A measurement gives us feedback and let us know when the goal is complete. Example: measurable is the way to know if our goal or task is complete or not. Feedback is a result of our hard work and our skills. A stands for assignable. A goal must be assignable to individual or groups. Example: in one company, we have different groups to make things work. I mean, every part of people has the responsibility to work hard for our goals. We need to work as one. We need to be responsible for our duty. R stands for realistic. Realistic goals are challenging yet attainable within the given time frame. Example: our goals are realistic or not. Being realistic is very important in our reality. Example: my teacher gave me a task for finals but he gave me 1 hour to finish it. It's realistic or not? What I mean is our goals or task is very hard enough. That's why we need to enough time to finish it and make it possible to complete our goals. T stands for time-based. The time frame must be aggressive yet realistic. Example: we need to finish our goals in 1 day, so we need to complete our task. Our deadline is our time frame to make a completion. Application of goal setting theory in the workplace. Goal setting is widely used in the workplace as a means to improve and sustain work performance. Goal setting theory is based on the assumption that behavior reflects an employee's conscious goals and intentions. In the workplace, successful managers use the goal setting theory to clarify expectation, improvement performance, and develop employees into stronger workers, which in turn makes the company stronger. Example, the workplace is the top one necessity of employees and company. Why? Because if you don't have a good surroundings, we can't do good as well. A business without a workplace, not a company. Why? Because workplace where people work such as office or factory, and besides workplace where people work their responsibility as an employee of the company. Employees and the workplace are together. Without them, a company can't work. We don't achieve our goals without them. Some of the ways managers use this theory are: A. Include employees in goal settings. B. Set individual goals that flow directly from those of the work unit. Example, manager gave you an individual task and you need to finish within the given time. C. Set specific goals. Example, being an employee is very hard, but you have a specific goal in your company. To achieve it, you need to be committed and stay focused. D. A supervisor to set their own goals. E. Have meetings with employees regularly regarding performance and progress on development objectives. Example, every meeting is very important. Why? Because this meeting involves progress and improvement of your employees. F. Provide ongoing feedback and coaching. Always take a lesson from new employees and never stop them to improve. G. Have employees take the lead both setting goals and the review process. H. Ensure that goals are focused on areas that are important to current and future goals. Make sure your focus is on the specific goals.